Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Blingo back here with another video. Hope y'all all been living y'all truth. Now listen, BT Awards. BT Awards was great. I loved it. I think it was the best one in a long time, a very long time. I was very happy to see so many people come out to the BT Awards. Like, because people always running out to the Grammys and stuff, but they don't go to the BT Awards. But I was really happy to see that they was there. But while the BT Awards is happening, Druski and Kai SZA was streaming. That's great, right? That's cool. That's cool. But Kendrick Lamar was there. And there's this clip going around when Kendrick didn't say what up to Druski. He only said what up to Kai. But I'm not surprised. A lot of people seem to be so surprised by this. I'm not surprised. Druski is OVO. Like, he's OVO to the T. So he's going to rep OVO, and Kendrick know that. Kendrick is paying attention, so he know. But let's react to the Ville. He got all the details that pretty much I knew most of them. But let's check it out, and let's see why Kendrick Lamar said, I ain't saying what up to you, Druski.
To break this story down because it was real interesting as the story goes on, as the day goes on. A lot of people are talking about this live stream that Kai SZA did with Druski. They went to the award show last night, and everybody was accepting their awards. Kendrick Lamar had won a couple of awards, and he was seen walking away. And when he was walking away, he walked past Kai SZA and Druski. People are pointing out because Druski has an affiliation with Drake, he was acting a lot different. He was acting a little different than usual. Now, this is when Druski had commented on Kendrick Lamar meeting RDC World's Mark Phillips, Supreme Dream, if you know him like that on Instagram. Shout out to RDC. But this is a time where he had met Kendrick Lamar. Druski had
That's crazy. He met Kendrick. That's crazy. Honestly, they don't even really look like Kendrick right there. They don't really look like Dot right there. But I think that's him.
Under the photo, and he said, pick a side, stand on business. Now, Druski likes to make jokes, so you could think that this comment was something that was a joke, or you think that it was lighthearted, it wasn't that serious. Him and Mark are friends, and he's seeing that he's with Kendrick, so he chose to make this comment just to make a joke.
Bro, that ain't no joke. He dead serious. He dead serious. Come on now.
However, that's not really the case. Druski has also been caught multiple times not really messing with Kendrick Lamar at all. If you see this video right here, there's been a time where Druski had told a DJ to turn off Not Like Us from being played. This happened last year, and since then, Druski has really took this stance. So from trying to stop the DJ from playing Not Like Us last year, and from commenting on this Mark Phillips post where he was hanging out with Kendrick Lamar, it's obvious that Druski was never rocking with Kendrick because of his allegiance with Drake. To be quite honest with you, I don't even know why Druski tries to take this type of stance when he's not involved in the beef at all.
Because you know why they take that type of stance, and you know what why I honestly think they try to take that stance? Because they probably don't even got no problem with Dot. Or maybe they do. But I think for most of them, they just don't want to be cool with Kendrick because they know Drake gonna be mad at them. And that's it. I don't think they really don't like Kendrick. I don't think they really want to pick a side. I think they know Drake gonna be mad if they say what's up to him. That's it. So I'm not saying what's up to him,
There's no reason why he should actually be taking this stance as hard as he is. Kai SZA was there, obviously, because it was his stream. So he was doing his thing. He was saying hi to people. One person that he ended up greeting was SZA. SZA was somebody that he ended up meeting at this time. He had said hello. And when he said hello to her, he was able to finally shake hands with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar was definitely staying out the way of everything. Now, just to make a quick note, SZA was the only reason why Kai SZA was able to greet Kendrick Lamar officially. When he saw him pass by when he was with his awards, his hands were full and he had a smile on his face because he had just walked off the stage with his awards, but he had just passed them by. He kind of just acknowledged that he was there. They kind of like nodded at each other, but it wasn't until he saw SZA with Kendrick Lamar, Dave Free, and none other than the D1 crash out, Rayvon.
That was Ray. So that was Rayvon? I don't know. Yeah, they said that was Rayvon there. But he had long hair. Looked like he had dreads. But Rayvon, how you get your hair that long that quick? But let's see. Like, y'all look at it. We all gonna look at it. We gonna decide.
I was there as well. SZA greets Kai SZA and Druski. She says hello to everybody. She has been on Kai SZA's stream before. She shouted him out in the last award show. So it's no surprise that they were going to say hi to each other if they saw each other in person. But you could tell Kendrick kind of only said hi because SZA was the one that tried to greet them with each other. She says if they met each other yet. And that's when Kendrick turns around and looks at him and just says hi real quick. He says hi to her. And during this whole time, Druski is there right next to him. And what's funny is that Druski looks so awkward. He looks very awkward. It looks like he does not want to be that close to the area. And everybody on the internet has been pointing out how hilarious has it looked for Druski to act this way. Another thing that happens is that while Kai Cenat is talking to SZA, Rayvon steps into the picture. I believe it's Rayvon that's right there. And he keeps tapping Druski. He keeps tapping Druski. But it's not to get his attention. It's because the minute that Druski is there with them, right next to Kendrick and SZA, he starts looking away from them. Like he starts ignoring them being there. And there's people behind Kai and Druski starts interacting with the people behind them. He starts.
That's crazy. Rayvon's crashing out. Rayvon crashing out like that. He's like, yo, we over here. 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 This crashing out like Druski trying to ignore it. Like, yeah, I was talking trash about them, but I don't see them.
Was talking to them, trying to kill time as Kai Cenat talks to SZA and everybody else. Now, Druski said hi to SZA, but he did not say hi to Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar didn't say hi to Druski at all. He was aware that Druski was there, but he did not mess with him at all. And to be quite honest with you, bro, what's funny about this, though, is that as SZA is talking to Kai in this moment, Druski is nervous. Druski doesn't want to pay any attention to anybody. Even though Rayvon is trying to get his attention, he is unable to. He eventually says hi to Kai Cenat. He greets Kai Cenat. And then the stream cuts off. But it was really funny to see how Rayvon was trying to approach Druski. And I think that he really wanted to talk to him to check the temperature of how he was with them as a collective, as a group. TDE, PG Lang, Kendrick. I don't know. I don't know what he was going to ask him, actually. I'm just assuming. We'll keep it alleged. But Rayvon really did not shy away from greeting Druski. But it was funny because everybody was pointing out that Kendrick was ignoring Druski, while Druski had felt awkward being there, because he knew he couldn't leave Kai Cenat there on his own. And there was really nothing that Druski could do. He was by himself.
That's why you cannot, and you can't, bro, if you're not in a rap beef, bro, you cannot, don't be in the rap, like, don't be in it. You should just be neutral. You don't want to be neutral because of Drake, like, but you feeling awkward because of Drake. What you gonna do? I mean, I kind of get it. Like, you know, you don't like my friend, I might not like you, but is Drake really your friend like that? I mean, I guess so. So, hey, I mean, that's just it. You want to pick a side, pick a side.
A very awkward position that he put himself in. I don't think that it was a good idea for Druski to take the stance that he had took when this beef had started. I know that Drake was the person that gave him the biggest leap in his career, put him in the Laugh Now, Cry Later music video. But you have no real animosity towards Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar didn't diss you. He didn't say your name in any of the songs. But I understand that he doesn't want to go against Drake. But because of that, it put him in this situation where he started to feel awkward. Yep. Now, I don't think that anything was going to pop off for sure. But you can tell that they do feel a little uneasy when they were around Kendrick Lamar. After Kai Cenat shook his hand, he seemed kind of nervous. Like, oh, man, am I going to face any repercussions? Am I going to hear from Drake from this? Is Druski going to hear from Drake from this? You know what I mean? Like, it was just like one of those moments where they...
And that's all I think they really worried about. I really think that's what it's about. Yo, Drake going to be mad at me if I don't think like Drake. But honestly, Kendrick probably didn't want to talk to Druski anyway. They said Druski on them tapes. They say he been slipping and sliding on tapes too. So he probably want to talk to him anyway. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
They got caught in the middle of a situation here. Tyson not supposed to do the music video for Drake, and here he is at an award show greeting Kendrick Lamar.
You could dead that, Kai. You could dead that. You could dead that. He ain't doing no video with you now. You know he petty. You know he's super petty. He ain't doing no video with you now. That's it. Now, you know why he's still going to do the video? Because Kai's too big. Kai's just way too big. So for him to be like, nah, forget Kai. Like, nah, he's going to make sure you do that video.
How does Drake feel about that? Does Kai know that in the back of his mind? I'm sure he does. And I'm sure Druski knows everything as well. That's why he was acting so awkward in the whole entire stream when they were around them. Everybody was trying to say hi to Kai Cenat and Druski. Everybody was trying to take a picture. Everybody was trying to greet them. The only person that didn't bother to do any of that was Kendrick Lamar. And the only reason why Kai was able to say hi to Kendrick, like I said, was because of SZA. She's the one that greeted them. If it wasn't for that, he probably would have never shook his hand. I'm not saying that Kendrick has anything against Kai Cenat, but Kai Cenat has been saying a few things about Kendrick. It says Kai Cenat sparked strong reactions after accusing the NFL of altering the recorded version of Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance, saying that they were adding a crowd noise, adding stuff that wasn't there.
This is what I forgot about. He was talking crazy. He was talking crazy about that at one point. Ah, man, he might have felt a little awkward too. It looked like he was a little awkward too. I don't know. I'm going to play the clip after this because it looked like Bill ain't playing the clip. I'm going to play the clip after this. I saw it.
Kai Cenat was saying, ever since this moment, I feel like this is why Kendrick doesn't really rock with Kai and wouldn't really mess with him at all. There was also people from the camp defending Kendrick and calling out Kai for saying this in the first place. A TDE affiliate by the name of H Wood, he says, this guy is mad, talking about Kai Cenat. And he says, it's because he didn't have access to K-Dot's suite. Didn't have access to his section, wasn't able to pull up, wasn't able to say hi originally. Moving forward, almost a year after this incident, Kai Cenat finally gets to greet Kendrick Lamar, but because of SZA. But even after this greeting, it makes you think, where does Kai Cenat really stand in this whole beef? He's trying to remain a neutral, I'm assuming. But why would he throw shade like this at Kendrick Lamar and one of their homeboys from TDE call him out? And what's always been strange to me about this whole streamer Drake and getting cool with the streamers, what's always bothered me about that is that he named all of these guys in the lawsuit. All of these streamers, he had named them in the lawsuit.
That's a fact. I forgot about that. Yo, he did. He named all of them in the lawsuit, bro. He named all of them in the lawsuit. He's still trying to be cool with them. That's crazy. I forgot about that. Nobody really talks about that. See, Javille, you see what I'm talking about? That's why I like you, Bill.
Lawsuit. And now he's using them to try to get some type of free promo or try to get some promo from them. Probably not free because he's probably gifting people in their chats. But he's trying to get attention from these streamers for his new album and his new music video. Kai Cenat's not supposed to produce it, but I think that he's relying on these streamers, the same streamers that he had called out and pointed the finger at in his lawsuit. So I never understood why the streamers that he had pointed out still rock with him so heavy. I think that SZA is trying to get Kai Cenat away from Drake. I think that's why she shouted out Streamer University last time. I think that's why she's trying to build this relationship with Kai Cenat, try to make friends with him. Not only that, but SZA is a nice person naturally. I've seen multiple videos of her doing things for fans, always being generous. Really good person by far.
I think she's just neutral for the most part. I think she's neutral, but she's TDE. So she's going to be with her peoples. Like, she's TDE. But I do think that she's like neutral. I think she's neutral. She's cool with everybody. Just because you're cool with Drake don't mean I'm not going to be cool with you. Even though I don't really rock with Drake like that, but just because you're cool with him don't mean I'm not going to rock with you. We had a good stream. That stream, Kai Cenat and SZA and Lizzo, that was a good stream. I like that. You know, that's the one I watched, you know. That was pretty good. That was the first time I really watched his stream.
Nonetheless, but that's just my theory. I'll keep it alleged, but that's what I think. I think she's just trying to lure Kai Cenat more this way than that way. You know what I mean? Don't want him to be like Druski. You know what I mean? And take a side, pledge your allegiance to somebody over there, and block opportunities that you could have just because you want to be loyal to one friend that you don't really need. I mean, Druski came in the game because of Drake. Kai Cenat doesn't need Drake at all. He's his own person. Yeah, but in this media game, and you got to say hi, and you got to mingle, and you're meeting people, you cross paths with each other. It's really quick how this internet stuff that we talk and say ends up becoming real life, and the person is 10 feet or 5 feet away from you. I think this is just a lesson to learn right here, that a lot of things that you talk about, a lot of things that are said on the internet, you'll soon have to experience some in person. Yep. Druski, I'm sure, never thought that he was going to get that close to Kendrick Lamar. At least I don't think so, because it didn't look like he was prepared for that to happen at all. But what do y'all think about this? What do you think about their live stream?
So I want to find that clip. I got to find that clip. Hold on, y'all. I got to find that clip. All right, guys. So look, I found the clip, right? This is one of them. And then I'm going to find the other one. But this is one of the clips. Look, this is when he first look at this.
SZA! Hi! How you doing? You good?
Do y'all know each other?
Yeah, I just met him backstage.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. Hi.
What's going on? Yeah.
Hi.
Hey,
congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You're wonderful.
Thank you.
Doc didn't say nothing to Druski, right? He didn't say nothing to Druski. Where Rayvon?
Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Every day I get happy.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you, SZA.
That's all that is.
By the way, thank you again for doing that last time. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Really think highly of you.
Thank you so much.
And your light.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You bring me so much joy.
Thank you.
Is that Rayvon? See, like, look at his hair. Look at his hair. His hair was short. How the freak did his hair drop over his eyebrow, bro? Is that Rayvon? People are saying it's Rayvon. I don't think it is, but what y'all think? What y'all think?
And I love kids. And I feel like you bring the kids joy.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Are you good? You good? SZA.
That might be him. That might be him. But there's another clip. Right? I'm gonna find the other one. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. So here's the other clip. Look. This is when they was backstage. Look.
I'm just trying to get a photo. Yo,
How you doing, bro? You good?
trophy out.
That nigga left with three trophies.
That's crazy. He just walked right past me. Yo, what's up, boy? So what's up? The car walked right past Druski. I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not. Druski want to be Team OVO. You want to act like he in it. All right, so you win it then. That's it. So y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Y'all surprised by this? Do y'all think Druski should not be playing sides? Like, what do y'all think about this whole thing, man? I think it's whatever. Like, you want to be OVO, you OVO. That's it. I kind of get it, but I don't think you're going to get much out of this. But maybe, like I said, maybe they really are good friends. Maybe they like great friends, and you want to say this about my friend. You want to beat him in a rap battle? Okay, nah, I'm not talking to you. But I do want to know if that was Rayvon, though. I don't know if that was him. Let me know if that really was him. Do y'all think that was him? But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Blingo for Vero. Until the next video. Oh yeah, shop Vero clothing on neck. Live your truth. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.